Okay, so after the mess of the last episode, I've done a lot more preparing and I am back to bring you the Emu Uprising of 1932. And yes, this really happened. You're listening to Burnt Toast Club, where we dive deep and talk about all the weird things that keep you up at night, or at least make you say, wait, what? Now today, we're talking about war. Not war with tanks or countries or spies. Nope, we're talking about war with birds. Yeah, Australia versus the emus. It's a real thing. This really happened. And spoiler alert, the birds won. So settle in and let's unpack this, one of the strangest military operations that ended up with flightless birds outsmarting the government. All right, so it's 1932. We're smack in the middle of the Great Depression. Australia is trying to get back on its feet with World War II. Now, here's when things get kind of spicy. A bunch of veterans were giving land in Western Australia to farm. Nice idea in theory, except for this land was dry, rough, and basically kangaroo turf. Then, just as wheat's finally growing, here comes them damn emus. Thousands of them, man. They're fast, hungry, and dumb as a bag of hammers, but relentless, to say the least. Now, let me paint this picture for you. Emus are like if a turkey took steroids and had a bad attitude. They are 6 feet tall, they run 30 miles an hour, and they travel in packs. Like a biker gang, but covered in feathers. These feathery freaks show up in mobs, like thousands of them, and just start wiping out the crops. They're eating everything. They're smashing the fences. They're scaring the livestock, causing pure chaos. So the farmers call up the government and they're like, hello, we need some help over here. We are being overrun by fucking birds. And the Australian government, and they send the army. Yeah, the Australian government sent the army. No joke, like guns, ammo, soldiers. This was like Call of Duty, but emu warfare. I know, it's corny. But here's where the real comedy starts. The military shows up with 2 Lewis machine guns. These things were used in World War I. Now they're being aimed at birds. So the soldiers set up shop, ready to mow them all down. And then it turns out emus are a fucking problem. For one, they spread out. Like, they don't move in one big mob. They scatter like popcorn when the guns go off. One soldier said it was like trying to shoot ghosts on roller skates. They do. I can just picture that. They jammed the guns. They missed a ton. And when they did hit a bird, those suckers just kept running. Didn't even faze them. Like, ow! All I can picture is, what's the cartoon? Meep Meep. I know it's not emu, but anyways. One day, they used 2,500 rounds on maybe like 50 birds. By week 2, an army's like, yo, we're losing to the birds. So, the official report. After weeks, the military retreated. Emus stayed. The crops were destroyed. The birds didn't just survive. The bitches thrived. The Australian Parliament, the Australian Parliament even debated afterwards. I'm sorry. They were like, hey, maybe we should have used fences instead of machine guns. You fucking think so? And get this. When journalists asked of soldiers about the campaign, they said if we had a military division with bullet carrying capacity of these birds, it would be able to face any army in the world. But we don't. So who won the Emu War? The Emu War? The emus. Hands down, it was definitely the emus. They didn't sign like a peace treaty, but they strutted out there super victorious. Victorious. So let's take a second and reflect this whole chaotic story. It's just a reminder that humans really are crazy as fuck. Like, we always think we're on the top of the food chain, but give a flock of big dumb birds reason to survive, and suddenly it's nature 1, humans 0. We overcomplicate everything. Like, when maybe we just needed a better fence. Or a little respect for the creatures that were here first. 50-50, whatever works for you. So next time you're feeling cocky, just remember, Australia went to war with a bunch of birds, and they lost. So put that one in your pocket for later. All right, now try something different. I don't know how it's going to go, but let's see. Would you rather be dropped into the middle of an emu war with only a Nerf gun and 1 protein bar, or have to outrun 20 emus after hotboxing a porta potty at the Outback? And follow up, what's your battle plan going to be? You go in stealth mode? Are you making emu decoys? Like, you ride in one like a wild ostrich cowboy? Let me know what you think. How would you handle the Emu War? Put it in the comments. And don't forget to give us a follow if you made it all the way through, because I know these are a little rough, but I promise they're going to get better with time. Just let me find my groove, I guess. This has been today's episode of the Burnt Toast Club. I hope y'all learned something, or at least laughed at some ridiculous bird drama. If you enjoyed this story, or if you would like to hear more weird shit in the future, please do me a favor and rate and review this. And please, adult responsibly. Catch you next time. Until then, stay crispy, stay curious, and if the emus come for us again, we ain't calling the army this time. I promise you that. I'm going to take care of that shit myself. Emus coming down. Until next time, guys. Peace.